Well, hello, trader nerds. How y'all doing today? It is Tuesday, July 19th in the year of our Lord 2022. Hope you're having a great day. And have y'all noticed I've been more on time the last couple of days? So that'll probably all come to an end tomorrow. I think we've got dental appointments and all kind of crap that we've got to get the kids ready for so that they can go back to school. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. That there is such a thing as school to get my kids back into. I love them. I love the little devils. But there comes a time when it's all about getting them back into the groove of things. Hey, a little bit of housekeeping before we start. I had zero idea when we were talking about how many free subscriptions to let into the room, because everybody that has created the success in the room so far, I didn't want y'all to pay a thing, right? And that's really, really, really important to me. So I want to make sure that everybody's covered. So we thought, well, there's about 50 people in our Discord channel that are active. And so I said, well, we'll create about, 100 spaces to give away 100. We'll call them scholarships so that everybody can, be in the room, participate. A lot of people say, Bobby, why are you doing this? Well, number one, you remember the other day we had this spam bot that came in the other day? Well, spam bots won't start coming in if they have to sign up with their credit card. Everybody see that? You won't have scammers coming in and trying to scam if they've got to use credit cards. Now, of course, I guess they could use someone else's credit card since they're scammers and they can't be trusted. But I just thought it'd be good to kind of say, look, people want to be here. Let's be serious about it. It's just, you're more likely to participate if you got skin in the game. So that's kind of what we did. But it's very important to me for all of you guys that have been here since the beginning to make sure that you're well taken care of. So I created 100 spots thinking we'd have 50 sign up. So while I was away in Chicago, the 50 of the 100 just, they were gone. And I didn't know how to set up more while I was on my cell phone. So I had to wait till I get back. So I created another 25 yesterday. And immediately those 25 spots are gone. So we got 125 gone. So then I created another 10. Those 10 are gone. So now I'm on the fourth wave of another 25. So here's what I want to make sure. I sent Stacy a message. Stacy, I want to make sure that you had got the sign up. I want to make sure that you are good. Who else is in here that I want to make sure this is good? Dwayne, I want to make sure you're set up. I know that Ken is set up. I know that Rick is set up. And I want to thank Rick also for agreeing to serve as a moderator of the group. Yeah, so Rick's the moderator. We've got Captain Jones as a moderator, and he's got his own room now where he posts his trades. Ken's got his own room. And once Ken, you get to feeling better, I'd love for you to serve as a moderator if you feel like it. If you don't, that's fine. You do such a good job of helping other people. And so then we've got Ed, who's doing a fabulous job of helping to keep everybody posted, which has been extraordinarily helpful, especially when I was out of town. So it's really helpful what all you guys are doing. So I appreciate your hard work in making the room the best that it can be. So here's what we're kind of planning for. We're kind of planning for maybe a big influx of people that will be coming into the room as the days go by. So yeah, Ed, exactly. Raise your hand if you need a pass into the room. I think we got Eliza set up. Anybody that does need a pass, let's go. Because what I'm going to do, okay, Stacy, you will know that you're in if you can go into the 111 room, if you can go to all the rooms. So check and make sure that you can go into the rooms as long as you have access. Because right now, I have limited access to the premium nerds. Okay. Okay, Ken, you'd be happy to do it. Okay, awesome. So I'll make, because here's what's going to happen. Here's kind of what, and I was talking to Tom Shoshnoff, as Beth says, about this the other day. And he said, Bobby, you may have a lot of, the rising star segments get a lot of people who, it has longevity. So a lot of times if that plays, a lot of people kind of search you out and stuff. So I've got a feeling that we may have a large number. Okay, Stacy, so you're good. So we may have a large number of people who will be coming into our room. So if they're coming in, I want to make sure that these new people aren't a-holes, number one. And we want to make sure that everybody is wants to be a part of the family because it's a great family. It's just a great family. We just don't want a-holes coming in. So if y'all see a-holes in the room, I don't care if they're paying $9.99 or not, then we kick a-holes out, right? We're not going to be rude to each other. We're going to keep everything nice. Now, we all sin and fall short of the glory of God. We all know that. So we all going to have, there may be times we get cross with one another, but let's just be respectful. And so far, it's been a very respectful community. So let's keep it as is. Now, I've also talked about, now I don't know, Rick may not even be doing Rick trades right now. He may be on our 111 bat thing, but I could definitely see Rick having his own little space as well. And we've got all those, the Captain D's Corner, Ken's Corner, and Notional Edge Journey, all under a category called Nerd Niche Channels, right? So Rod, where has Rod been? Rod's coming in right now. Hold on, we'll talk to him when he gets in here. Rod, where the crap have you been, man? We've been missing Rod. So I just want to make sure y'all are all taken care of. And if Rick wants his own space to, talk or chat or to do or say whatever, that'd be great. So, but Rick, he's like me. He's retired. Dude ain't got a lot of time. He got to do mama's to-do list. I understand that too. But you can be as active in your room or as not active as you want to. But I know a lot of people like to ask Rick questions about the Rick trade, whether Rick's currently doing the Rick trade now or not. All right, so any questions on that? I'll make sure everybody's got a coupon code. Everybody gets in free. We will stop the coupon codes on Friday, right? Friday will be the last day, and then it'll be like, unless one of the old fogies that were there from the beginning, the Stacy's, the Kens, the Ricks, the Matt Jollywallies don't have theirs, and then I'll be glad to pass those along. So if you have friends that you want to come into the room, be a part of our thing, and be in, and they're not a-holes, and you want them in here for free, then tell them to send me a message on Discord. Join the Discord. Send me a message, and I will create a space for them. Okay. All right. So good. So let's look at the markets, y'all. The bear market's over, y'all. It just ended. It ended today. So let's call it over. Bear market's over. Wait, Bobby, is it really over? Au contraire, it is not over, y'all. This is what we call a bear rally. Let's look at the chart. Make sure we all know. Now, y'all know that we look at linear regression. And what we realize is that volume goes up on down moves. So you can see it was ready for a reversal. You see the little down move. What's this? The down moves, up volume. And then the last day, volume was down. This was your trigger to know that the market was about to reverse. Does everybody see that? How easy that was to plan? Look, volume high, volume higher, volume high. Yeah. Then the next day, you get a red candle, but it's more of a doji. Volume goes down. What does that mean? We're going to have a reversal. So we had a reversal, right? But we realized on rallies, the volume is lower. This is how we know we're still in the bear market. Then we had a move lower yesterday. Kind of strange that it was on lower volume. But remember, the first 3 quarters or at least half of this day was what? It was a move up. Yesterday was a move up until the Apple news that, hey, we're going to prepare for a recession. We're not going to hire new people came out. And then we now have a bear rally, which I would expect to have volume probably less than this red bar here, right? Which would indicate that we're getting ready for yet another reversal to the downside. So really pay attention to this volume here. If this volume is higher than the red volume, then we'll probably go up another day. If it's lower than the red on this big up move, then we'll probably go to a red day. Now, is any of this important? No, not really, right? Not really. It's not really important that we do direction. Now, what is important when we look at this is it tells us what to do with our trades, right? So on a big up move, if I'm going to do a 111 or a 112 today, I would be stupid to do my normal tranche size, especially in the IRA where my normal tranche size is 2. Not going to sell puts on such a big move up. Now, how did we handle market direction yesterday in what we did? Well, what we did, it was a big up move. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to put an entire 111 on. I know that we're going to get a reversal to the downside. Everybody sees this, right? You see decreasing volume, increasing price, that is a sign that the bull rally, everybody sees that, is getting what? Weaker. So you're going to get a reversal. We knew we were going to get a reversal. We just didn't know that the reversal was going to happen in the same day. So what we did yesterday is we bought the put debit spread only, thinking that maybe today or the next day we get to sell the naked put. What I didn't know is that we would get an intraday reversal. And on that intraday reversal, you didn't see all of the zero DTE people bragging about, oh, I made $5,000 today. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I'm going to take my family to the Red Lobster. You didn't hear any of that garbage, right? You know why? You didn't hear anybody post about the zero DTE yesterday? Because they lost. And we don't talk about losses, right? If we lose, let's keep it to ourselves. If we make money, then let's brag to the world. That's the way it is. It's just natural human reaction. All right, and behavior. So what do we do today? Oh, behave. We're going to do the same thing we did. But first, let's look at the market really quick, see what we're doing. So 15-minute range was small today. So we had the cash open right in the middle. We go up, we go down. We're above VWAP. We're above the overnight high. We're now entering into a period that we call the lunchtime chop, right? We're heading into lunchtime chop. So we'll go down. We see that AD peaked at around 11.16 today. That was the highest of AD. And ever since then, we're just consolidating and we're going into lunchtime chop. So we'll see what happens for the rest of the day. How's volume doing? Yeah, kind of weak, y'all, right? But we expect that big move. The humongous conglomerate trading companies and organizations and banks and all of those are not participating in the up moves. The up moves are happening on lower volume. All right, now with that, let's go to, if you're new, we have little voodoo charts here that are just precious. Oh my gosh, this thing is just one of the most gorgeous things you'll ever see on the planet. And so many times, these little levels, we predict them. We really do. It's almost like we've got those carrot cards. What do they call them? Tarot cards, carrot cards, whatever they are. That mother, whatever her name, she sits there, she's wearing she's got a little scarf on her head and a magic ball, and she's throwing her cards out, and her toenails are like 18 inches long. I don't know what I'm talking about. So she's reading the tarot cards. Well, this is kind of our little voodoo chart here, where we kind of say, we know this level. And you're probably saying, boy, Bob, you drew these levels probably when this was happening, right? No, we drew this back on July the 1st. Isn't that crazy? And we know that these levels mean something. So what does this mean? This means that the 0% line of this 39.13 where I have it, I think Rick has his at 39.15. Close. We're close. This is what? It is resistance. So you see this little 30-minute goes there, resistance. We hit resistance again. We anticipate now that price will move which way? Because this is overbought. This is OB. From the 20% to the 0 is overbought. So we anticipate that price will come back to the point of control where the most volume is traded over the last 10 days. We know that it's probably going to fill these gaps. We know that there's probably going to be a pullback to here. And then there's probably going to be a pullback into the fair value zone. So we've got this huge zone here where this is fairly priced. Right now, price is not fairly priced. It is overbought, and we're expecting a pullback where? Expecting a pullback into here, then to the point of control, and then probably into this area. Okay. Now we don't know that, and if price does go up, then it will become oversold for the fair value area above it. But right now, the thesis, our speculation is that we are going to at least go sideways to downward. That's what we believe. Now, is that confirmed? by what we see in the linear regression. Well, let's see. What does my linear regression show? Linear regression shows that we're in the upper part. There is a chance that we could go upwards around here before we start the downward thing. But, you know, I'm still thinking that even this, what is this, the 50-day? 50, yeah, this is 50, this is 200-day. Even this 50-day moving average is probably going to serve as resistance. So this is further likelihood that we're going to pop maybe against the 50-day moving average, and then we're going to continue down. And that's all speculation. Cool thing is, it doesn't matter. You know, market movement should not really worry us, but isn't it fun to speculate on these things? Now, one other thing I want to look at today is let's go here and let's look at this. We have another chart, and you may not have this. I'm going to share this with you. It's called expected moves. So let me share this one with you. And we normally do it on SPX since we trade products that are, let me share grid. Put this into the share everything on my chart. All right, so I'm going to type this into the chat. Paste. So you got it there. Open it. And if you got any questions on how to open that, just open your chat, right click it, or click on the link, and it should open that up for you. All right. So let's look at our expected move. Where'd it go? All right. So here's our expected move. Right. So for this is our weekly expected move. So this is the middle. So right now we're heading up toward the upper portion of the expected move. This is the high, and this is the low expected move for this week. So as you can see, we're really inbound. And what you'll notice, a lot of times with expected move, you'll see the expected move hold so many times. It may hold for 2 or 3 weeks, right? And then like last week, look, we blew it out, right? Expected move went below the threshold that was on the bottom. So you would think, well, maybe the next week we'll see one where it obeys the parameters of the expected move and stay within the bands. Now watch this. So it got out of bounds. So far we're in bounds. The week before that, we were inbound. Look at that, how it just, I mean, you can't get any perfect than that. The expected move was so correct. And what is this based on? Well, it's based on the pricing of the options. It's based on implied volatility. It's based on a lot of different information to come up with this expected move chart. But look, yesterday at last week, or the week before last, down, it went to the bottom, and then where did it go? It went to the top. So what's this one? So it was inbounds, out of bounds, inbounds, out of bounds, right? It came right through the bottom. It served as a little bit of support and then busted on down before it came back up. So expected moves are very important. It's probably something that we need to look at too a lot better than we sometimes do. Because, you know, expected move, look here, we blew it out of the water here, baby. So the next week, what did we do? We stayed pretty much within it. We went above the upper there. But you'll notice it'll go 2 or 3 weeks and stay inbound. And then all of a sudden you'll have a week or two where this thing is really out of bounds. Okay, so it's just interesting to speculate. All right, let's open and see how we're doing today. Oh, behave. Are we making money? Are we down money? How are we looking? So, yay, we're up a little bit. So let's look at the Crimson account first. Crimson account first. So let me look at my, now I would show y'all my account value, but to do so, I'd have to show you my my little account number. And remember, I got in trouble with Thinkorswim. I got a nasty little message from them. Hey, we understand that you're showing your account, you know, online, blah, 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 blah. You know, so they got upset. So let's open it here and see if I can't find and tell you what my net lick is. Yeah, you should not trust me. You should believe that this fat black glass wearing some gun is just lying through his teeth. That should be your first indication is I know nothing. Now, the only thing that you do know is you see every trade that I put on, right, which is important. So don't trust anything I say. Trust not and always verify. So we are at today 25, 7, 19, 22. We are at 25, 8, 28, 4. So we're up a little bit today. We're up $29.34. How does Daddy do it? So let's go put in our Greekies. See how our little Greeks are doing. Hello, little spreadsheet. What's my spreadsheet? Not see. All right, so now let's get our Greeks. We are 1487. I said we are 1480. Where the dang thing got here? All right, not the IRA, dang it. Dead nabbit. IRA. Where my thing go? There we go. What did I say? 1488. So we're a little bit long, but that's okay because we could be as long as 39 deltas. We're 14.88. So there's nothing I need to do delta-wise. We are, for all intents and purposes, we are neutral. Our theta is 21.45, which means sweet old Bobby must have sold a put after we got our session was over yesterday. So we're not where we need to be on theta. We want this to be 0.1 or higher. So we got work to do. And our buying power usage is $5,004. So we know we could use 35% and we're only using 19%. So we're under allocated a little bit, but that's fine. You know, I went on vacation. We kind of pared things down. We're just trying to build things back up. All right, now what we need to do now is go to our macros tab, and remember yesterday we've got a purple. What does this mean? Well, this means that old sweet Bobby put on a trade, but I only did the put debit spread. Right? So now I got to do the naked put, but au contraire, I did it already. So I go to my account statement and I go to my trade history, and you see that old Bobby sold the 3310, 24.25. Now here's the cool thing. Remember yesterday when I was going to sell it, but I wouldn't sell it? It was trading for around, I don't know, $20, $21. So because I waited on the big down move, I was able to get greedy and sell that for $24.25. Any questions on that? So now we created a 111. All right, so let's go put that in. 3310, 24.25. Don't help me remember. 24, I don't forget. 20, the mind, y'all. 3310. 3310. So let's put that in there. We sold the 3310. 24.25. All right, so this makes this into a 111. And where are we at? We're at 111.9. So we'll call this 11110. 11110. And we did it all on 17. So 24.25 was the credit again. So if we got a 24.25 credit, I can't do math in my head. Remember that 24.25 was my credit, and then my debit was 10.25. So I got a credit to 14. How does Daddy do the stuff, huh? So Daddy brought in $65.59, enough to buy the kids a McMuffin from the McDonald's. All right, so now I need to make sure that we undo this, make it all white again. Now, I don't mean that in a racial way. If anybody's thinking, oh, Bobby said stuff about white people. No, I didn't say nothing about white people. I just said we're making it white. Not that white's good, okay? We live in a world where you can't say anything about race or you get things up. Now, I'm in a different position a little bit because my family is one of these rainbow families, right? I got the black people in the house. I got the white people in the house. I got the redheaded people in the house. I got the blue-eyed people in the house. I got the Latina people in the house. We are a multifaceted family, and I like it that way. All right, so we sell it for $14. So I love it when people say, Bobby, you racist? No, I'm not a racist. How can I be a racist? I love all racists, y'all. It's just we want to point out that people are racist all the time. It's just terrible. Just terrible. All right, so we got 11110 then, right? So we know how we did it. So let's go put him in his little groupie. Come here, little boy. And I don't mean boy, God forbid, you know, we got men swimming with the women. We got the women swimming with the, whatever. I'm going to convert myself to a woman, and I'm going to be a lady sumo wrestler over in Japan. That's what I'm going to do. All right, so let's go here. So now we got a 1-1-1 here. Not, and if you're a lady sumo wrestler, don't you get all offended. Unbelievable. Jeez Louise. Let the tippy toe around everybody nowadays. 1-1-1-10. All right, 1-1-1-10. So we got our little trade here. All right. So let's get rid of dead weight here. Now, if you're a dead person, I didn't mean to offend you by saying dead weight. That's probably some, terrible thing I shouldn't be saying either. 1-1-1. Did I? Was that a? Oh, crap. I shouldn't have deleted that thing. That was a, what was that? 1-1-1-9? Bobby, get it together, my man. Jeez, please, weirdo. You freaking weirdo, you freaking nature. Right, now I got everything up there. All right, so let's see. It's just not showing, is it? 50%, 40. Okay, let's look at that. Low 42%, 50%, 42%, 57%, 43%, 59%, 21%. Now, am I going to close anything? Oh, hell no. I ain't going to close anything. Why? Why should I? My data is not sufficient. Right? I don't want to close anything. Not today. So, I don't have sufficient data. Well, what are you going to do, you fat black glass wearing, son of a gun? Spam hat, Elton John loving, 9-toed freak? What are you going to do? Not trying to offend those of you that have 10 toes. Okay, don't get offended because y'all jealous because old Bobby's only got 9 of them. I know that's a, you're like, wow, I wish I had 9 toes. I know it's kind of cool. It's a cool thing. And I did tell y'all, did I tell y'all that when I was at the pool, Beth got so mad at me. The little kids are in the pool and I put my foot out of the water while I'm swimming. And there's other little kids in the pool. I said, y'all, I'm embarrassed by this, but my toe fell off. If y'all happen to see it, please just let me know. And these little kids, they get out of the pool and they go talk to their mamas and they're pointing at me and stuff. Now, Beth won't let me do this. And I'm so controlled by what she allows me to do, not to do. Y'all think I'm probably, henpecked. Not that it should be a rooster peck. If you're a hen, I didn't mean to offend you, but I want to get those little Vienna, what do you call them, sausages, in the can. And I just want to toss one into the pool and then tell them that, my toe fell off. And I just think it'd be hysterical. But Beth doesn't think that's funny. Matter of fact, Beth doesn't like me wearing my headphones in the pool because she thinks that I look special. She says, because Bobby, you start singing and people think something's wrong with you. And I'm not exactly sure that something's not wrong. Ken said around 1803 or 1799, a German egghead published a book classifying the variety of humanity. I forgot his name. He invented the concept of race. In reality, there are no race. This is madness impressed upon us. Yeah, I agree with that. Now, here's what's interesting to me. It's amazing how people, and I know a lot of us are Bible believers in here, and we listen to the Bible. And I heard someone tell me one time, y'all remember the story I told y'all about? I used to work at Fireworks City off of I-20 in Alabama, and we sold hundreds of thousands, probably millions of dollars worth of fireworks at a time. People would drive up in limos and they would tap you on the shoulder and say, come with me, boy, and let's go buy fireworks. I told you about the Ku Klux Klansman that came by when it was just me at the station. And even so, he was still trying to intimidate me, telling me, you better be glad you're a white boy. And I thought, or what? And so he brought me out to his car because I thought he was going to kill me or something. And he opens his trunk. He got all these shotguns in here and all this kind of stuff and literature. And so he hands me all this literature and I took it. I mean, I'm ashamed that I took it, but I was thinking, what's he going to do? He's going to kill me, put me in the back of the car. So, I take it and I just think, why are there so many people that spend so much of their time just hating other people because of race? And it's really, really just, it's a sickening, sad thing. And I even had someone tell me about the Bible, Noah's Ark. And you remember, they talked about, in the Bible that one of Noah's sons made fun of him. Y'all remember that? And laughed at his daddy. And that it said he was cursed. And I had someone to tell me, well, you know what the curse is of the son of Ham, don't you? I go, no. Well, what they did is they made him black. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Well, where in the Bible does it say that? And why is it a bad thing to be black to begin with? But I had a white person tell me that that was a curse, the son of Ham. You never heard of that? Like, no, I never heard of that. Just crazy. So, I don't know. I just wish that we would find more about what we have in common than what is different between us. And I can remember when Beth and I fostered over 16 children through the years. And not once did we say, well, what color? They call you and they say, we've got a 3-year-old little boy. And not once did we go, now is this a Oriental Chinese kid? Is it a Hispanic Latina kid? Is it a white kid? Is it a black kid? Not once did we say that. But sadly to say that in the foster system, there are people who will say, "Oh, there are black people who say, "Oh, I only take a black kid. I would only want a white kid." And then there's white people who says, "Oh, I only want a white kid. I don't want a black kid." And I'm just like, it just hurts my feelings that there's so many little kids out there with problems. And I was attacked online a couple months ago. Someone saw on my Facebook page and they said, whose kid is that? I said, that's my child. They were talking about JoJo. And they were talking about, well, he doesn't need to be your child. He needs to be with a black family. And I thought, oh, hell no, you ain't going to take JoJo from me. It's just incredible. It's just incredible how much stupid time we spend on this. Anyway, I didn't mean to get off on a tangent. It's just that racial issues are really, 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 it's a sensitive topic for me. And if I get on it, I get depressed by what people think. So we know the optimum time to take these off are 65%. I don't have anything 65%. And the fact that my delta and my theta is low, I don't need to do anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing that we did yesterday. So what did we do yesterday? Because we know we're going back down. So the best time to buy put is on, and say it with me, update. Password. Take it from my hands. Here we go. So that is MES. We go to the table mode. Right? We go close to 60 without going over. So we'll go 59. I can't wait to see if they fix this at Tasty Works because I told them about it. And they looked me in the eye and they said, Bobby, we will take care of this for you. I'm interested to see if they have this. So 3910, we're going to do 50 wide, right? It's 1875, so we don't want to pay 1875. Why? Because we're greedy son of a gun. We're going to pay as least amount we can for this. So what are we going to do? We're going to move this down to where it's about $10. Let's go down. Let's go down, down, down in the burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames just got higher. With some Johnny Cash. Except for a boy named Sue. Now, can you imagine coming out with a boy named Sue in 2022? Huh? I mean, if ever was it, no, they didn't fix it. Huh? But you can't talk about a boy named Sue. Well, why can't you? Well, that's not right. Oh, geez Louise. Chill out. 3660, 3610. So they hadn't fixed it yet. So let's see if we can get filled on that for $10. $10. Cha-ching. Go to my activity page. Let's put the same trade in over here. And then we'll have us another purple trade. All right. So let's go over here. Here. Trade. And I said let's go. There we go. So we'll go trade. We don't want to trade the ES because it's a little too big for this particular account. So we'll go over here to the MES. And we'll go to 59 days. And we'll put the same trade in. So we say the 3660 to 3610. That's what you talking about, spy. He had love spy for some reason. So that's kind of weird. We love what we used to, don't we? It's fun. I ain't throwing off on Ed his spy. 3660, 3610. Typo, sweet Bobby. That ain't no typo, Ed. How you typo spy? What was you trying to say? Spoo? Come on. Get it together. Let's just see if we can get filled for $10. They're trying to snowball me here. All right, 3610. Let's get filled for $10. Come on, baby. There we go. There you go. You dream spy. Exactly. Oh, the dream I had last night, y'all. Y'all, oh my gosh, I broke into somebody's house, but they owned a restaurant. And we were stealing food to bring back to the church. It was just a strange. And I had to climb this ladder. It's just weird. I don't want to talk to him anymore. It gets me all upset. All right, so let's go put this in our spreadsheet and smoke. So here we're going to go. We did MES. We did one tranche, or shall say, in the Midwest tranche. What'd you say, Beth? Oh. Is that Abby or Mama? Oh, Abby. What did I say this yesterday? What did I call this? Partial or something? Now, partial is when your mama loses all her teeth and she has to take that little part that fills in, she gets a partial. So we did the 3660, 3610. I wrote a poem at my grandma's funeral in 1994. I was 24 years old. Listen to this. Listen. She drove an old Nova. Man, what a speeder. She played solitaire. God, what a cheater. That was one of the lines in my poem. My mama would, she would cheat at the we'll call this 111. We don't know what we're going to do yet. And we did it in 59 days. And 7/19/22. So current days in the trade were only 0 days in, and we did it for a price of $10. Now remember, it's going to say you're getting a credit for that. Well, y'all know that's not true. We know we're not getting this credit. So we just need to purple this, or whatever your favorite color is. I like purple. That nice little pinky slap purple. So that makes me know, hey Bob, you got to match this with something else, right? Now what I need to go ahead and do is choose my stripe, right? So big update, I'd probably do, choose, let's do 111. We'll do something that I can sell for 20. Let's do the 3330. Okay. So we want to do it for more than 20, but let's go ahead and just put it in right now. It's 3330. So we know that's the one we're looking at for 20 right now. So we can change that stripe, when we finish it. But hopefully I'm going to have a big down move tomorrow, the next day, and maybe we'll be able to sell that for $24 instead of 20. Isn't that cool? All right, so let's save this. Let's go over into the other account. I said let's go into the other account, but first I'm going to copy that order. Field order, baby. I'm going to go create a duplicate. Now over here, baby, let's do it right. Let's do 2 tranches. There you go. And let's move to the other account, the Bobby Beth 203. Let's see if we can get filled for 10, 2 tranches. So sorry, when did Bobby show the 111 tent short put? I did it yesterday after the show. And then because I didn't do it during our time together, I posted it in let's see, we have a trade input channel. So if you want to see that one, you can go see it in trade inputs. Yeah. So I sold or I bought a put. Oh crap, I forgot over here. Okay, so we bought 2 of these over here. Dag nabbit. Let me get everything matched up now because I'm getting it. So yesterday I did the 3310. What did I just do? I did the 3310, 3660, 3610, 3660, 3660. So this one and this one is what I did yesterday. And then I matched it with that little puppy. So I need to put these in a group, move to a group, and let's see where we're at in IRA. IRA. And I can't stand it when people call them IRAs. Now, maybe y'all call them IRAs. It just hurts me a little bit. I like IRA. IRA. Yeah, but Bobby, don't you remember the what was it? The Republican Army. What was it? The Irish Republican Army. That's what it makes me remind of. Whatever, dude. Call it whatever you want to do. All right. All right. So, y'all get me all upset. All right. So we did this is IRA. So 3640, 3590. I was going to do the 3330. Sure, that's right. Oh, the website. Yeah, okay. I'm good there. Here, make sure I'm in the right one. So 3330, here we go. And I sold this one. Now, y'all, I didn't do as good over here because you know what? Name of the group. So I'm going to call y'all, let's see, 111. 111 12. So we'll call this on the 111 13th. 111 13th. So let's put them in there. 1, 1, 1, 13th. So I just leave these uncategorized. Now, what did I fill that one for yesterday? Let's go to account statement. So I sold that for, look at that. Well, I did do good. Bobby, you are a stud among studs. Look at this. I sold 2 of those yesterday for $25. Oh, behave. Over here. So 25 minus 1025. Y'all, I can't do that in my head. I'm sorry to say, I got a PhD and I can't do that. So it's better that I do it with a calculator. My handy dandy calculator. So I sold it for 25 minus 10.25 is 1475. Look at me. Look at me. Bobby, you are a champion. You are somebody. People love you. Your doctor loves you. Your mama loves you. You're a good old person. So let's make it all white now. Not that white is a good color. I could easily make it black. Jeez Louise. All right. Do y'all know they think that I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas is now a racist song? Unbelievable. No, it's not. It's just that the damn snow is white. And when it's yellow, you don't want to say I'm dreaming of a yellow Christmas. Jose Canseco. All right, here we go. All right, Gus says, I don't feel comfortable legging into 111 or 112. What if the market does not pull back next to 1 or 2 days? Guess what though, Gus? Gus, let's talk about it. Gus, if it don't, you still got positive deltas. You're still going to make money. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? I mean, think about it. Gus, I want you to think about it. Look at your deltas. Look at your FARs. You're still up money, even though you just bought a put debit spread. So maybe you lose money on the put debit spread. You just got a little hedge in. You put in a hedge. That's all you've done on a big up money. So if you don't feel comfortable, don't do it that way. I agree with you. I want you to feel comfortable in the trades that you're making. All right, Ed said, Bobby, will you suggest entering the naked put order now at some preset level? Yeah, I'm not going to do that. But yeah, you can do that, or be there to remind the trader that it needs to be done. I think the thing that reminds me, Ed, is I'm going to make it perfect. Right? So I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to go MES. I did 2 tranches for those of y'all in the Midwest. And so we're going to call, who knows what it's going to call. So I did the 3660, 3610. And what did I say it was going to be? 3330. Let's go find it. So that's how I remind myself. I'm looking at the 3330. What is it? Whatever's going for $20. Come here, baby. Here's my $20. $20. Here we're at 3330. $20. And so I'm hoping to get it at a better price. Now I may not, and that's fine. So puts, we'll call that 111, 50, 111, 69 days, 719. 22, and I did that for, I do it for $10, $10 going once, $10 going twice, did it for $10. And so now remember, that's going to show us your credit. We know that's not right. We just want to hold that as a holder. Then we're going to make it purple. Why purple, Bobby? You're offensive to the people that are not purple. Yeah, I know. Screw purple people, y'all. And there are some purple people. Y'all think there's not. Trust me. I've seen some purple people. That's not uncommon in modifying the 1 inch sign. Yeah, the purple line, cool, thanks. And that is not LSU purple. Yeah, down there in Louisiana. That ain't that old ugly, God-forsaken LSU purple. It's just a purple. It's a Rambling Bulldogs purple where I went to high school. All right. Choose whatever color you want to choose. What are we doing now? Oh, now let's go check out the ladies. Well, hello. Let's see what we got going on. So let's go back to here. Now we know we're a little under allocated, but if you got something that's a really good profit, maybe I could be convinced to take her off. Let's see. Not necessarily that, maybe I should say, hello, gentlemen, just to make everybody happy. All right, so here's 33%. Here's 94. Well, hello, ladies. 94%. Y'all, oh, behave. That's more than 65. Up 42, up 46, up 25, down 27. That must have been a trade Matt got me. 96%. Oh, behave. 111 fifth, 52% profit, 83% profit. I mean, y'all, I got some what we call high class problems here, don't we? So we could take off 100% winner here, a 98% winner. What I would say is this: look and see where your expirations are. It's easy to do it over here, right? We've got some 31-day expirations. We got some 43, and we got some 59. So what you could do is see which one of these are in the 31 days, right? So let's look at these. The 94, is it in the 31? Yes, it is. We've got the 98, is it in the 31s? Well, yes, it is. And 83, is it in the 31s? Oh, yes, it is. So, you probably do peel one of these off, right? We probably peel one of these off. So let's do it. So let's go and take a little risk off. It's above the 60-something%. So we'll take out the 36, 30, 30, 90. Got a right click, create closing orders. We're going to sell that vertical. So then we got to go snatch the other. Snatch, snatch, snatch. So we got to snatch 2 of the 33 30s in the 31 days. So remember, 33 30s. Got to get 2 of them. 33 30s. I hate repeating myself over and over and over, but y'all know I can't remember. 33 30s. 2 of them. Boom, chakalaka, chakalaka, boom. So we got to get 2 of those. Buy 2 of those back. And it says I can do it for 50-cent debit. All right. Hey, about 25-cent debit. Let's try it. Come on, baby. Oh, I got a quarter debit. Look at me. Now I'm stuffed change. Jesus loved me and so did my mother. So we got that one out. So 111 fed. Let's go close them out. In the IRA. 111 fed. So our closing debit was the quarter, which means we paid $11.32 to get out. We took in a credit of $116.18. We got out on the year of our Lord 7/19/22. So we made $104.86. Family, pack it up. We're going to the Red Lobster. $104. How does Daddy do it? So let's go put that in our little calendar. All right. 104.86. Wow. I could even leave a 20% tip, y'all. What about that? 104.86. What, Bobby? You mean you don't normally use? Oh, I feel bad about this, y'all. But I went to the Golden Corral up in, it's a very famous Chicago restaurant. I don't like, name dropping, things like that, the posh places I eat, but I went to the Golden Trough, the Golden Corral, and it was $16-something. And I was going to leave, 20% tip or something. But the waitress never even came and saw me. She never even said, hey, how you doing? Kiss my tail. Nothing. It was just amazing. I was like, are you kidding me? I had to eat my meatballs and my pepperoni and my tuna salad and my chicken salad, which I love, with no refill of Diet Coke at all. And I didn't leave it to you. I just did. I just couldn't. She didn't even come check on me. And I was nice. I know y'all thinking, no, you wouldn't. So we got 104.86. 104.86. Look at us, y'all. Wait a minute. They ain't the 14th. Rick, you didn't catch that, Rick. Gotta make them orange. So we didn't make any, we made $226.78. So we have made $500-something for the month. That ain't bad. So let's go to the 18th. We didn't do jack squat crap here. Unbelievable. So it's Tuesday. Then we'll come in and we'll make us $104.66. Format painter, make it green. Make it rain, baby. Come on. Make it rain, darling. We're going to come right here. We're going to equal the sum of all this stuff right here. Chugga, 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 chugga. Then we're going to format paint it, make it green. Look at us, y'all. Family, load it up. Load up the wood-sided station wagon. We headed to get us some them little rolls they got. No, them little biscuits, some cheddar baked biscuits that are so delicious. All right, questions. 104.86. I think that's all we got to do, you know. Other thing I had lined up for y'all just to look at is this beautiful little graph over here. Let's look over here. Look at this. Don't tell nobody. Let's go to the trade page. Let's go to curve. Let's go to analysis. And let's just look. Let's just admire our little structure that we got here. Our little structure says, Bob, if you're in a bullish market, remember, someone said, let's see, it was Gus, if he doesn't feel comfortable put on just to put debit spread. And I would say, Gus, I'm very comfortable with it because it just builds my hedge up and it doesn't really take away that much. Look, if I go up, y'all, look, I ain't doing nothing but making money. I mean, Sweet Bobby is making money. Go bull rally, go baby, go. And look what happens if I go down. Look at this. Oh, hey, look. Oh, let me move it in closer because it looked better when it was a camel. Look at that. Look at the whale. Look at the whale, y'all. Look at the money. Look at the money pit there, $4,163. Isn't that great? All right. All right. Anyone got questions? Anyone got any comments? Everybody got
I got a comment.
Yes.
This is for Gus. You got good reason to be afraid to put on the 111 because nothing's perfect, but there are ways to get around that. And I noticed that too. You get a bunch of them on there, the drawdowns can be pretty big. And the solution I have for that is we don't start off with a big old mess here, this giant whale like Bobby has. We start off with one, then we add two, and then we add three, and four, on and on until we get a bunch of them. So when you first start implementing this strategy, one of the reasons it's a safe thing is because you got so many of these trades out. So the suggestion is, and this is what I do, is when I start on this, I put on one, and then that's it. And then a week later, I'll put on another one. And then a week later, I'll put on another one. And then after that, I'll start putting them on twice a week and 3 times a week. And the reason for that is look at 1 week's time decay on a 111. It lifts the hump of the whale up. And what will happen is I find that after 2 weeks, the break even, or shall we say that hump, rises above the water level. So your very first 111 is being a hedge. Then you put on that second one, and then after a couple of weeks, it rises out of the water, and it adds to that. So by the time you get to where Bobby had all those trades up there you saw in the Tasty Works, when the market goes down, you're not going to get hurt. It's the trade supports itself. Now, if you were to put on 20 111s all at once, well, that's the same as putting on one giant one, and you're going to have the dangers of a big down move. So start off slowly with this and then build it up. Then once you get a stable of these guys out, one's going off and another one's going on, you'll see that hump will still be out of the water, and it's pretty safe. You don't see that looking at one trade. You see that when you look at 20 trades in the soapbox.
Yeah, very good, Ken. And the great thing that I like about this trade, right? I mean, most of us have been put sellers. So now we're put sellers with just a little bit of insurance to the downside. And the longer that these things go and the more mature that they get, that little profit hump to the downside is really, really good. You know, taking us down to even 12 and closer to 20% insurance to the downside. It's just a beautiful trade. And there's so many different ways to manage it. So that's why I wanted to show you guys this week on these big up moves is, you know, instead of just putting the one tranche on of an entire 111 or 112, you know, it's kind of cool to say, you know, based on our observations, we think the market's going to go down. We've already got positive deltas. I can easily put on a put debit spread that will give me a little insurance to the downside, and it's an opportunistic entry point. Buying puts on up days is ideal, and then we'll wait for the pullback to hopefully capture a little more premium from the put that we would have sold for 20, or even selling a farther away put than we could today. Instead of the 33.30, maybe I can sell the 3300 and get 20. Or I could sell the 33.30 instead of for 20, I could sell it for 24.25 like you saw me do yesterday. So that's why we really, really, really like this campaign and this strategy. There's so many different ways to manage it. You can wait until your naked component is up to 50% profit. Take it off and you got a free hedge. You know, based on what your expectation is of what the market's going to do. So there's thousands of different ways to work these and to trade these. And some of you got your own little plan worked out. But what I did today is I put a hedge on to the downside. That still will not lose money in my portfolio to the upside because I got positive deltas. So it's like having your cake and eating it too. Let's have our cake and eat it too. Great comment, Ken. All right, guys, y'all have a great, great day, and I will see y'all tomorrow.